the Niners currently have the fourth best odds to win the Super Bowl next year. Apparently, it's Chiefs and Bills, and then the Rams, and then the 49ers. We just mentioned that Sean McVay might not even coach the Rams next year. The Niners are in a really good spot. Tom Brady retired. Aaron Rodgers, questionable. Sean McVay, questionable. Cardinals falling apart. Seems like the Niners, if you wanted to bet on the Niners winning the Super Bowl, that would be a pretty good bet right now. You might make a lot of money.
Right. And then also you're talking about Aaron Rodgers might leave the NFC. Like the two big teams I think that's out there that they were talking about him going to have been AFC teams, the Broncos, I believe, in the Tennessee Titans. So,
and if you think that Trey Lance can have a Matthew Stafford-esque effect on the 49ers offense, you might want to throw some ducats down on this one. I don't bet, though. I don't do that.
There's plenty of guys on 49ers Twitter that do, though.
Not for me.
No,
Not for me. I just stream.
I used to bet heavy in high school when I was
yeah. Were you good?
I made money.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, it was.
You also lost money too, right? So
yeah, I lost money. I mean,
it's like, yeah.
But it's a little rougher when you're in high school. You have, when you're risking the money you have. But
I think they're 11-1 right now. The Niners. So that you can. I don't even know how the odds work, but it sounds like you can make a lot of money if you think they're going to win. I don't know. I mean, if McVay quits, the Niners are definitely the team to beat in the NFC. And even if he stays, the Niners were. I thought they were better than the Rams this year. And if they had just played their, the right quarterback, they probably would have beaten them 3 times. So I don't know. But yeah, I think this is really breaking quite well for the 49ers. I think a lot of people are going to pick them to win the Super Bowl next year, unless they're skeptical of Trey Lance. If you believe in Trey Lance, I think you're going to pick him to win the Super Bowl next year, at least represent the NFC.
Yeah, the
Chiefs and Bills are still really good. Really good.
They are.
Really good. That's the problem. I think they kind of took each other out this year. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Those were the two best teams this year.
The thing I'll say about the Chiefs, though, is I think that Mahomes contract starts to hit this year. I don't know what percent.
He does. Allen's not so much, but Mahomes, he's up to like 35 this year. Allen's will be down to 16. So yeah. I'm saying Allen and the Bills against the Niners. Bills-Niners. I don't know. A little early. Fook me says the Rams are going to suck in a couple of years. For a long time, McVay wants to go out on top, then wait for a team to give him an offer he can't refuse. I just want to say that before the season, I said, don't be surprised if McVay bails on the Rams, wins the Super Bowl and bails, because he mortgaged their future. That's not his future. Yeah. That's not. He doesn't have. He's 36. He doesn't have to stay there for the next 30 years. He could be like, you know what, I'm going to do in Monday Night Football, and then I'll go to another team that's good.
Right. And then people will say it wasn't that they mortgaged the future why they stink now. It's because McVay left.
There you go. Keith Murphy says, good point, Coach. McVay went to Cup too many times in the Super Bowl. Go to your best players, Kyle. You're right.
That's win or die with your best players.
I mean, basketball coaches understand that, right? It's not like, oh, crunch time. Let me get some shots up for Kevon Looney. And Wiggins. Like, no, you don't. You just got fired. The next guy's going to get a shot for Klay Thompson or Stephen Curry. I bet you.
Right.
I bet you. Rob Martin says, Coach, what the hell? First DJ and now Sampson. These are our primary run stoppers. Bosa draws defenders. They made tackles. He didn't like the idea of getting rid of Sampson.
I mean, like we just said, you're not just arbitrarily getting rid of Sampson. You're getting Sampson if there's something better. Like,
right.
You don't think Chandler Jones or Von Miller is going to give you better output than Simpson and Ebicam? Like,
I don't think you can get Chandler Jones on a 1-year deal though. Maybe you can get Von Miller.
So but there's a lot of out there. There's a good amount. I mean, and so what I'm saying is, don't just cut Sampson. But if a guy is out there and you can get him for relatively cheap or just around what you pay Sampson, why not do it? And he's better.
Niners schedule next year is going to be really tough unless we get A-Rod or Brady. I don't even think we make the playoffs. Do it, Lynch.
I agree. I disagree with that. Everyone thought the Niners had an easy schedule this year and ended up being a lot tougher. So like
Jimmy Butler face. What? Nightmare if Kirk on Niners do Vegas odds increase.
No, because they're already at -4 cap space. Throw Kirk on there, like,
ugh.
and then he can't he's immobile.
Oh, yeah. He makes some of the least athletic plays any quarterback in the league. Like when he's in rhythm and can do everything, but when he has to actually like be an athlete, it's like, oh, wow, he's out of his element.